Hey, what's up everybody? Rocky Mountain Figures here. Today we're going to be reviewing the brand new Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challenger Storm Collectibles Sagat figure. So let's get started. So first things first, we're going to be taking a look at the packaging and the accessories that come with the figure. Then we're going to take a closer look at the figure itself and its articulation. Then shortly after, we're going to show off the height and compare it next to some other action figures. Then we're gonna head to the conclusion / verdict part of the video, so let's get started with the packaging. So taking a quick look at the packaging for the figure, it is pretty much the same style as the Ultra Street Fighter Storm Collectibles Ryu figure that I also reviewed on my channel, so make sure you go check that out. There's the top of the packaging, side of the packaging is right here. This is a bigger packaging than the Ryu box because this is a bigger figure. I'll have that comparison in a little bit. This is the back of the package right here, looking pretty sweet. It just pretty much shows all the poses and stuff that you can get into. Here's the UPC in case you might need it. I don't think you will though, but yeah, that's just in case. Here is the bottom of the packaging. Has some legalese, and unreadables and whatnot. So yeah, this is a really good package. As I mentioned in the Ryu review, I like the style of the packaging. It looks really cool. Getting that box out just to show how big this box is. Yeah, it's definitely taller, as you guys can see. I think it's bigger in width too. I don't think so. It's bigger. I don't think it's bigger in width, but it is definitely taller. So yeah, there you have that comparison. And of course, just like the Ryu box, it also has a backdrop as well that goes along well with the figure. So let's get into that real quick. So here is the backdrop that comes with the figure and the packaging, and it looks really nice. My camera kind of moved a little bit. It looks really nice. I really like it. I believe this was the Thailand map or Sagat's theme map. It looks really good. Comparing it next to the most of the figure, I took the heads and hand out for getting into the accessories. Let's get into the heads first, since I really do like each head for figure. Let's get into the head that actually comes with the figure already in package, and that is the stoic Sagat head, and that looks really good. I really like this a lot. Just the details, the eye patch, the paint on the eye patch looks good. Kind of missed a little bit of paint right there, but that's fine. It's a little bit unnoticeable. I haven't noticed until now. He's got the scar right here. He just looks mad, bro. He looks like he's gonna go beat someone up. Then let's see, what face should we look at? Oh, the more mad face, the more grinning teeth face. Pretty much same schmeal. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites, the laughing head. Oh yeah, I love this one. This one's awesome. Oh man, this one's awesome. I think if you went around, sometimes the guy will just stand straight up and cross his arms and start laughing. So I really like this one. And this one's crazy too. The continue head. So yeah, man, he's just bleeding throughout everywhere, man. The eye, his messed up eye. This right here. This really looks cool. He's got a black eye right there. I really like that. And let's get into the hands. He does come with quite a few hands. Bringing them out here really quickly, or as quick as I can. Anyway, let's start with the hands that he comes packaged in with. Here is a fisted hand. Looks really nice. Really like that. It's got the bands around the hand itself. So yeah, let's try to get through this as quick as you can. That way we're not gonna run up on time. Then here is more grabby hands, more like I'm about to attack you hands. So these look really good. Same thing. I wish they painted the nails, but that's fine. It still looks amazing. Then his more displayed out Spider-Man hands. I don't know. It's just thought of it right now. Yeah, these look cool too. Then he's got his karate chop hands, or his flat hands, which again look really good, well detailed. So now that we got out of the way, let's get into his tiger shot effect and the stand. So let's take a look at the tiger shot effect first. This is a really big effect, but I like it. It's perfect size for him. So he does also come with a display stand, just like Ryu. So right here he comes with the stand, has 5 ports you can port, and I did get some of these pieces mixed up with Ryu's, but hopefully I can find each one. It doesn't come with 2 of these. These will connect into the stand, into any of the 5 ports. So what you know, and it's usually this one with the more cylinder bottom right here. And it comes with 2 different sizes. I believe they're the same size, so I think one of these are actually from Ryu. I think it's this one. He comes with 2 different sizes. Different sizes. He comes with a bigger size and a smaller size, so you can plug them in. And of course, he comes with his connecting pieces right here that connect to each other, and then you can connect these 2 onto one of these. Then plug them in any of the holes. This one's a little bit more stuck to it than Ryu's was. I mean, Ryu's was a little bit easier to get out. So all you got to do is these pieces are a little bit sharp, so I advise you be careful with them if you have small children around, or if you are one. Breaking the rules, age 17 and up. Yeah, it's a little harder to get in, but you can definitely manage and pull it off, and there you have it. There's a tiger shot effect. I like this a lot, man. I like these Storm Collectibles. They've been coming with really nice accessories and whatnot. So now let's get into the figure itself. Oh yeah, here is the Sagat figure in all of its glory, laughing at you, man. You guys cannot believe how long I've been waiting for this figure. 1 week just felt like super long. I ordered this on Amazon about a week before it was supposed to be. I've been wanting this figure for a while, ever since the Ryu figure, and I think my money was worth it. Everything about this figure is just slam dunk, bang for your buck. So now let's stop talking and get into the actual figure. Now, since we already got into the hands and heads, we won't focus on that as much. We're just gonna focus on the rest of the figure, then get to its articulation. So start with the chest. Oh man, this big old scar looks awesome. I really like this big scar, man. Just, I gotta be honest, I think in the Street Fighter universe, I think Sagat's probably my favorite character, story-wise anyway. Just because, you know, I like his journey where he's a more respectful, greedy, selfish king, right? Or a selfish, respected man. And then Ryu comes along, beats him up, and now he's like out for vengeance, and then he soon realizes that vengeance is nothing. Then he goes on to be a good person in the end, you know? So I really do like that. I don't know. I guess I like that aspect of the character. Really cool. His shorts, man. Can't forget the shorts. I think there's another version of this one, the second color, where the shorts are white and red, and then it's a little bit more dirty. The skin color is a little bit more darker. So yeah, I really do like that. Also, with these bands, if you take off the hands, you could take off the bands if you want. You can't take off the foot bands though. That's the only thing. So plugging that back in. Taking a look at the back of the figure again. This is a really nice figure. I really like it. I hope nothing happens to it, because again, $80, man. So now let me stand him straight up, and we'll get into the articulation right now. Alright, so getting to the articulation of the figure is really nice. I think the articulation where this figure really shines, it's not as limited as Ryu, so let's continue on. I think there's only one part of the articulation that I don't like, which is the head. So getting into that, he can look down that much, and he can't really look up that far, which is a little disappointing, but it's all good. He can move side to side, but it keeps springing back, which is weird. And of course he can rotate. Arms can move out that much, move down, obviously can move a full 360. He's got these cups that allow him to move the arm inward like that, and back just a little bit, not too much back. Here, getting this cup. You always got to get this cup the right way, or else things aren't gonna go well. He's got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that don't bend in too much because of the muscle and all that. Then his hands can move up, they can move down, and of course, depending on where you have the hinge, you can move it side to side as well. And of course, he can rotate as well. So that is really good. He has a diaphragm joint up here and another joint where the abs meet the waist. So, and this is another part that I don't like is that the head keeps popping off. So, just to get a demonstration how that's gonna, yep, there you go. It's because this whole torso piece is very rubbery material, squishy. So every time moving around, it keeps hitting it. So that's I guess the only part that I don't like. He can bend down a lot, which is good. You can get him into some good tiger knee poses, and you know, if you bend him down, it will leave a big gap. So just be aware of that if you don't like that sort of thing. I think I'm fine with the back, but as for how he can move back, it leaves a big gap right here. So yeah, that I don't like, but I mean, as long as you can avoid it. As long as you don't try to aim to do that, I think you should be okay. His legs can move that far up, to move that back as well. So you got really nice back and forth. You can do the splits that much, which is again really good. He's got a thigh cut up where the shorts or where the leg meets the pelvis, and of course he has a mid thigh cut. So I really like that. And it's hidden too, so that's pretty good. He's got double jointed knees that move up that far. Really good, better than Ryu. And then he has feet that move up that much. Down, ankle pivot, and toe articulation. So yeah, sorry if this segment took a little long. Just trying to get everything through. Again, there's a lot of moving pieces that I got to get used to. So I'm going to set them back up, and we're going to get ready for height and comparisons. So getting to the height of the figure, this figure is really tall. So trying to get as close as possible to him and as accurate as possible. He's pretty much right around the 9-inch mark, which is, yeah, again, really big. And I do like the scale of the figure, especially next to the Ryu. Speaking of, let's get into the comparisons. So here's a Sagat figure next to the Storm Collectibles Ultra Street Fighter 2 Ryu figure. And yeah, he's supposed to be at chest level, so it does scale well, even if he's crunched down. I think when you stand him straight up, he's pretty much going to be at the same level. Then also here he is next to the Marvel 80th Anniversary Professor X figure. So here he is next to some of Marvel Legends and Marvel Select's biggest Marvel characters. Here he's next to the 80th Anniversary Hulk and the Diamond Select Juggernaut. And yeah, he is a little bit taller, but of course this is a different company. They weren't really meant to be with each other. But in case you want to just get an idea of how they scale next to big Legends and big Selects, here we go. And lastly, for comparisons, here is the Sagat figure next to the Marvel 80th Thor and Captain America and the X-Men Cyclops and Beast right there. So just to get an idea how it scales next to some more 7-inch Marvel Legends and more 6-inch Marvel Legends. So now let's get into the conclusion / verdict part of the video. So having the figure all posted up here, this is going to be our conclusion section. But first, let's get into our verdict before we officially end the video. I will post my pros and cons on screen right now and officially give this figure, for me anyway, a rating of 9.9 out of 10. It really is that good. I really do like the figure a lot. I guess the only problem would be the head popping off and the head movement, and that's pretty much it. Like, there's nothing else wrong with the figure. One other con that I'm not going to add to the list is the squeakiness in the joints, but that can easily be fixed with some DW40 or silicone shock oil. I believe silicone shock oil you can get for like $2 to $3 on Amazon, and then what's it called, DW40, of course. I think you get it at your like local Home Depot, local hardware store or whatnot. So yeah, it should be easy fix. That's why I'm not gonna add it to the complaints. Besides, I'm pretty much gotten used to the squeaky joints anyway. So yeah, that is pretty much gonna be it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give this video a like rating, feel free to comment, and feel free to subscribe on this growing channel. We are almost at 100 subscribers, which is amazing for me. You know, I have over 600 followers on Instagram, and I'm about to reach 100 subscriber mark on my YouTube. Just for me, it's big anyway. I guess your first milestone would be 100. So yeah, really do love this figure, and I really appreciate you guys for helping me out. So thank you guys. Little clap for you guys. Anyway, yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Links to that in the description below. Check out my eBay as well. Pretty soon we're gonna have my eBay showcase video, so make sure you stay tuned for that in case you guys are interested in buying some figures. Also, I'll leave my offer up name on screen right now in case you live in the San Diego Chula Vista area and you want to pick up some figures that I'm also selling on my eBay. You can go ahead, hit me up, and that should be it. So again, I hope this video was informative for you guys. I hope it lets you decide whether or not you want to pick up this figure or not. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.